Welcome to Serving Aces. I'm Alexandra Stevenson, and I'm here with Hugues Laverdiere, or as I like to call him, Ougi. Welcome, Ougi.
Thank you, Alex. I'm still like dancing a little bit, like towards the music of our entry, or I love
Yes,
it.
you're ready to go. Okay, so the Summer Series, which it's not really called that anymore, but U.S. Open Summer Series, it used to be called that and used to get bonus points, and then you get extra money to go into the U.S. Open.
Hmm.
But it still is the American swing of tournaments, and the first couple tournaments have wrapped up as of today because of the rain delays.
You're right. That's it. Let's hear some maybe some results
Well,
or
I
something.
mean, huge news, okay, for the Philippines. Alex Eala has
Yeah.
been building and building and building. She
Hmm.
won a title in Birmingham on the grass, a
Yeah.
125. She's now won a 250 Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Mubadala Open, the
Yeah.
DC Open. Huge news. I mean, look at her trajectory from when we've been following her and how she's building and building and building. And she lost the first set to Jess Pegula yesterday. I was watching.
Hmm.
She came out, reset herself, came out and won 6-4, 6-0.
Wow. So she lost the first set yesterday, and it started raining, and then they stopped the
Yes.
match.
Yeah, they stopped the
Ooh.
match, and Fritz and Hodar were playing after.
Hmm.
Fritz won this tournament. Also, another player that had a really good grass season for him because he had come back from injury with his knee and his foot, and he had two finals on grass that he lost.
Yep.
Then he got to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, and then he came in and won DC, that's a pretty big deal for him.
It is. It is
Yeah.
impressive because his mental was kind of okay, and we didn't know which way it was going to go because he was separated from a girlfriend, everything. So it's always tough to emotionally and mentally keep your composure and keep on. I
Mhm.
know what I'm doing. I'm going there. But then, yeah, I'm really happy for him that he was able to compose
Yeah.
himself and win the title. That's big
Yeah,
news.
yeah, and it was 7-6, 6-4. The last game, Hodar just was not giving in. There were like five deuces, and Fritz finally got it. But let's get back to Alex Eala because we love talking about her because she's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
She's got the Filipino nation following her, plus the fans across the world. This like fan building of everybody in every country that is Filipino or that just likes her, right?
Hmm.
It's not just the Filipinos, it's
Yeah.
also her supporters, but the majority is around the world. The amazing change in tennis is that now Filipinos love tennis more than ever
I
because
know.
before that it's big in boxing. Boxing is a big sport there, and basketball.
Yeah.
And
And
Alex
shoe
Fiala,
collection. Shoe collection is
oh
big.
well, Imelda Marcos and all her shoes. Yes, we know
Shoes.
that story. But Alex Eala is bringing tennis, and I have to give a side note because the Redondo family, who's a very well-known Filipino family from San Diego. Skip Redondo was one of my first coaches. You remember him.
Yeah, I remember that. I was going to say he was a tennis coach.
Yeah, and Ryan Redondo, his son, and I sparred together and played, and we're very good friends. I stayed at their house all the time. And before that, Marita Redondo was the first Filipino woman to make it onto the WTA Tour
Wow.
and the original nine, and with Billie Jean King, and she got up there and she made it, and that was a big deal because they started in Morley Field. Their grandmother took all the Redondo children to the tennis courts because she loved tennis and she thought it'd be a great skill for them to have.
Yes.
And they all the kids played tennis, coached tennis. Marita played professional tennis. Walter Redondo was the number one junior, and he could have gone on to be even bigger, but then his grandmother died and it kind of destroyed him. And he's an amazing artist now. But Skip Redondo was one of the most well-known coaches in San Diego.
Wow.
So they did a documentary, part of the reason why I'm telling you this, on PBS.
Hmm.
And It just came out and I watched it and it was super cool. I really liked it because it told about their history
Wow.
and how they grew up in San Diego. And the grandma used to pick up cans of balls and any kind of can to recycle to buy rackets and shoes and clothes. And this was in the 70s.
Okay, I was going to ask you like
70s.
what period, what decade was that? So 70s.
Yeah, so it was 60s, 70s. And there wasn't a lot of opportunity for tennis players back then. But the grandmother created opportunity.
Wow. She
And
really.
there were 9 kids, Ougi.
Oh, wow. So she was a
Yes.
visionary, like, you know,
Yes, she was a visionary.
way before Mr. Williams, you know?
Yeah, she was a visionary, and she came from the Philippines, and she built this family in tennis. And tennis wasn't a big thing in the Philippines, and I'm saying this because it really wasn't, and they didn't really have a chance to put it on the map.
Yeah.
And then Alex Eala comes along,
Wow.
and it's so exciting because the Redondos are all excited that, you know, she's putting it on the map worldwide, and it's a movement now, Ougi. This is
for sure.
exciting.
For sure, because I cannot like name you a Filipino player on the male side.
Cecil Mamet. So the documentary is called Love All, if anybody wants to check it out.
Okay,
And
cool.
we'll do that. Documentary. Okay, Cecil Mamet, he was top 100 in the world.
Okay.
But it was late 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
But different. It's a different time. 2026, social media, branding. You know, athletes are different now with what they, you know, all the attention they get through the internet.
Oh, for sure.
And everything's on TV now. So it's, you know, it's magic in a bottle for Alex, and she's handling it so well. And just her grace and the way she's going and the way she competes. I really love watching that.
I know she's got both, you know, she's like really likable off the court, you know, whenever she speaks and entertains us, and she looks like she's super respectful of everybody. And, you know, because of her life is great as well, so she's respectful of that. And then suddenly she gets on the court, she's a beast. She's like, get out of my way, I know what I'm doing, boom, boom, boom. So that, I love that, you know, because that's what you see, you know, in Alcaraz and Sinner and all these great legend players, that they're super nice off the court, and Nadal and Federer, and super nice off the court, they have great generosity, and then suddenly they're on the court, it's like, they, you know, they know why they're there. They know they love tennis, and they know they're there to win. So, yeah.
And look, she won a junior Grand Slam. She's worked her way up. She's gone step by step, which also what I like, because she's had to come through and fight. And I have to say, okay, side note on a couple podcasts ago when you were watching a show and, you know, they portrayed her as incorrect. She comes from a very well-known athletic family. Mm-hmm. Her mother was a swimmer. And
her grandfather was also an athlete, right?
Her grandfather taught her tennis, her and her brother tennis. And both parents are business executives, and the mom is a former chief financial officer. And she won a bronze medal in the 100-meter backstroke. So Eala's got some athleticism from her parents as well. And I did a deep dive, Ougi, and looked into that. And her older brother played tennis for university.
That's it.
Yeah. So, you know, sports family, and her paternal uncle is a Filipino fashion designer. I mean, Okay.
Wow. All sorts of success in that family.
Right?
So
Yeah.
there you
Super cool. So, and I love that her mom was a competitive swimmer, because there are some tennis players who have moms that have been swimmers. Coco Vanderway's mother was a swimmer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're right. I mean, as soon as you have parents or even grandparents in a close family that were professional athletes and had really big height and reach in their own field, it could be any sports. And that translates so much into your children and grandchildren's attitude towards competition, the way you can handle yourself, and of course physical genes as well. I mean, you get like, look at your father, was like one of the best basketball athletes of all time. Come on, Dr. J, are you kidding me? It's like you were doing the split, you know, just jumping all over the place. I'm like,
well, that helps. That does help. But I
It
think
does.
what's
So yeah,
important is like if you have athletes in your family that have played a sport and worked really hard, I think that's instilled in you at a
yeah,
young age. And then the pressures are different because they understand the sport better or
hmm,
they understand sports.
yeah.
And then if you're in a different sport, they then can adapt to that as
That's right.
athletes do. But all right, so let's talk a little bit about Eala's match against Pegula, and then just the run. I mean, she beat Svitolina,
Hmm.
she beat Pegula. I mean, she took everybody out. So what did you see from her that made this tournament such a great run with a championship at the end of it?
I mean, to me, the transformation I've seen since a couple of years now, and
Mm-hmm.
especially the last year, I'm seeing her more. Of course, first of all, she's a great competitor. So on the court,
Mm-hmm.
her attitude is like always focus. Each ball, every point she plays is like super intense and super concentrated. So props to her because that's not easy to do. Because we can tell players sometimes, and even it happens to me sometimes, and I go from a point. Oh, okay, whoa, wait. So she doesn't do that. She's always
Yeah,
focused. So that's like super great for her to do that. So first of all, her mental side is just amazing. Second, she learned how to play as a lefty, and to me that's like super important because we can really
big
tell now
weapon.
that and we can tell now exactly that she's known her patterns. Like on the outside, she's gonna go slice wide. She's gonna move to the left, to the right a little bit to make sure she has a forehand and in the open court. So to me, like to see her execute those patterns, especially in big points towards the end of the match. I mean, to clinch a title, that's like wow. Okay, so she's there. So once you do that and you start winning those titles against big players, I mean, Pegula is the top five in the world, so you
Yeah.
can't get that much better than that to win the title and to be the top five player. That's like a double whammy. So I mean, she's ready to go on new heights, and to me, like her confidence is going to be affected by that, like positively, and yeah, she can definitely reach herself, the top five towards the end of this year.
Well, I mean, she's definitely on our list now for the U.S. Open. Listen to who she beat. She beat Zhang in the first round in three
Mhm.
sets.
Wow,
Who's coming back, but strong gold medalist.
exactly.
She beat Leylah Fernandez,
Mhm.
fellow
Easily 2 sets.
lefty.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 sets. Also, lefties don't like playing lefties.
yeah.
She got through her. And also she not only got through her. I watched it, and Fernandez was up 5-2 or 4-1, and I can't remember exactly. And Eala came back and won that and got back to 5-all, and then won in
Mm,
a tiebreak in the second set. So that shows you her mental abilities there. That
yeah.
she came back, fought her
She's
way
tough.
back, and won that set. Okay, and then she beat Svitolina.
It's a big win.
Hmm. And then she beat Osaka in 2 sets, 4-2.
That's true. She beat Naomi like
Yep.
sort of
And then
easily.
Pegula. So looking at the US Open, the players she beat, those, that could very well be again in some other kind of draw, obviously, because
Hmm.
not all draws are the same.
Yeah,
But this gives her a huge amount of confidence to
yeah.
get to that second week of the US Open and maybe quarters or possibly semis.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. And we have to remember that on the women's tour, it is the same format for Grand Slams. So to me, that's important because if you're a guy and you win the National Bank Open this week in Montreal,
Yeah.
that's great, but it's a 2 out of 3 event. It's not the same as being in a Grand Slam and having to win 3 out of 5. To me,
Yeah.
that's the whole dimension of physicality and
Sets.
mentally so different. But if you're a woman and you win any tournaments, it's the same format in Grand Slams.
Hmm.
So that means that you get the confidence and you can actually believe you can do the same in a Grand Slam. So
Yeah,
that's
that's so well said, Ougi. And I'm going to
thank
side
you.
note that because you kind of just went into, I mean, one of my quotes I was going to use for newsy notes,
Go ahead.
but you perfectly set this up. Okay. Are you ready for a quote that totally says why we should change? Because what you just said totally makes sense. Okay, so we should change the format of the scoring, not play up to 6 games in the set. Play it up to possibly 4, no advantage, best of 5 sets, keep the matches within a 2-hour window. It's best for everyone.
Yeah, I
Okay,
love it.
Novak Djokovic said that. So
He's
he
saying that
knows.
at his age right now. He's
At
saying
his
it.
age, he's saying it.
He didn't
No,
say
but
it like.
also because he's been through everything. But what you said makes a difference. Look, for the women, we know it's 2 out of 3 sets. It's consistency. The
Yeah.
men, you've got consistency of 2 out of 3 sets, and then 4 times a year, all of a sudden it's 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Makes a
Yeah, yeah.
difference.
It does. That's it.
Yeah. All right. So Eala is now on my list. I mean, she was already on my list for US Open. We always know she's going to make noise and have a breakup, but this tournament kind of cements it. Is right now she's my top person.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
The top person.
Well, on my list to make a run.
Okay. Well, it's still.
Yeah,
It's.
I mean,
she's on number
We're
one.
only in
So
tournament 1, but she's number 1 now.
that's
but,
it.
But I would pick her over like Pegula. I watched the match. Okay, Eala has that spark where she could make a huge run, a la Leila Fernandez or Emma Raducanu that year. Well, Eala actually has the backup of doing well on the grass, doing well on the hard courts, doing well in Australia. She's made little noises and steps and then bigger noises throughout the year. So it's kind of like she's building. It's fun to watch her.
You're totally right. She's excited. And that, like you said, she's progressively climbing the ranks. And we can see that in her game as well. So she's progressing really nice. And it's going to be fun to see her at the Open. I can't wait, in 3 weeks.
All right. So congratulations, Alex. That's exciting. 2 titles in 2.5 months. That's impressive. Okay. Taylor Fritz. He's got a title. Hodar looked good. Yeah. He finally
after
got
a couple
title.
of finals. So it's good for him that
it's good
he was
for him.
able to. Yeah.
Hodar's it's his first hard court tournament in America. This is a great start for him to build. He's got to be on our list too.
He's the number 1 on my list. That's him.
I know you love him. The aggressive backhand and the closed stance forehand, right?
I mean, so good. And I will get back. I mean, we'll probably get into that. But I was in Montreal to see the beginning of the Open.
Yeah.
The National Bank Open. I was there Saturday, actually, the day of the qualies, and tournament started the next day on Sunday, which is yesterday. But it was rained out yesterday, and I knew that. So we were supposed to go on Sunday, see the first day of competition in main draw. But then I was like, it's raining the whole day, so they're not going to play. Let's go Saturday.
Smart.
So
then you get to see the qualies and all the practice, which is sometimes more fun.
We saw 0 action in the qualies, only practices for
why didn't you see any qualies?
For 5 hours, because the caliber of play was just amazing.
You were too busy on the practice court.
I was too busy on the practice courts. I was watching all the guys that were going to play in main draw, and suddenly I turned back and I saw the end of Vukic against somebody from Chile. I can't remember his name, but so it was okay. But the caliber of that match was nothing compared to. I turned around and it was Koboli against Altomeyer. So I'm like, okay, I'm watching Koboli against Altomeyer. It was so exciting. So sorry.
Well, that's okay. Let's get to the balls in Hugues Court, and then I'll go into the other notes because you actually went to the tournament and saw all the day before activities.
Yeah.
So describe Montreal for me. Obviously, Toronto, we can go into that, but describe Montreal. What's new there? What's the difference? Because I haven't been there in a couple of years. And then what did you see Saturday in those practices with the players and what they're working on for their first round matches?
All right. Well, first of all, we're not a tennis nation like that well organized. So for years, you can just show up with your car, didn't know exactly where to park. And so finally this year, they're like having a couple of more parking spots all over the place around the streets of the stadium. So, and then they actually made one entrance for everybody to come in. So you go into that little park, which is right beside it.
Yeah, I remember the park.
Exactly. So it's kind of beautiful. The trees are nice. You got some water, some nenufars, some frogs, some animals. So anyway, so they make you go through the park and go to the main entrance, which I was like, okay. And I asked the first girl or person that was working there, how many years has it been like that? It's like, it's the first year. I'm like, okay. She's like,
where did they used to have to go through?
And we could come in like from 3 different
from anywhere.
parts of,
okay.
Yeah, we can 3 different
they have
parts.
The player entrance.
Yeah, which is That's different. It's still there on the
Yeah.
sign on the back
Okay.
of the. That's
Okay.
fine. That's great because you get into the area where like the lounges and the food, and
Yeah, it takes you
that's
right into that area.
that's perfect. But then before we could almost walk by there, so it's like kind of weird if having those people walking by those
So they
players.
got organized.
Finally, it's like, and I'm like,
Good.
and the girl's like, "Do you like it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like it. This is awesome. Finally." It's
That's
like,
so
"What do you mean
funny.
finally?" I'm like, "I played here 4 times." It's like, "Oh, really? Wow." I'm like, I could have just walked in with my bag with everybody around me, which
Yeah.
I was not known that much, so it's okay. But still, it's like Zverev cannot just walk in here with his bag. It's like,
Yeah.
so they made it a little bit more better, and they got some some places where like in airports you get your bag scanned and everything. So some nice additions there.
Good.
But then the rest of the setup is good. You got some sponsors and tents, and you can just walk in there, and the courts are the same. I love to just walk in there, just see all the practices. So just walk through in between courts, which is kind of like Wimbledon. It's like really narrow in between
Yep.
those courts. And the thing is, for the players, it's not that great though, because as soon as like Gael Monfils stopped practicing, he had to walk through there, and it took him so long for walking like
Oh no, to get
signing.
through all the
Oh
people.
my gosh, signing autographs and this and it's okay, of course, but it's probably not the best way to do it. I don't know. They need to think about something for players not to be maybe like as soon as they practice, they go out and they're against everybody. I don't know. They can just
Well,
set up
that's so
booths.
old school.
I know. They can
Right?
just set up booths somewhere. People can sign all they
Yeah, and
want.
do that. I mean,
I
but
think that.
look, I mean, U.S. Open, it's the same. You just have more security.
Okay.
So, but most tournaments you walk through, and that I'm like Charleston was like that. You still have an escort, but yeah, the people are there, which it's hard when you're trying to get your court, but it's also exciting for the fans.
I know.
And then also it's fun for the players because you're like, oh, all these people want my autograph and they like me. So
I
that
know.
part about tennis, I like at the other tournaments that you can still do that. Because like, I mean, football, who's
Yeah,
gonna
there's no way.
NFL guys aren't gonna be walking through the stadium.
Yeah, they just go
with
through the island and they go.
fans,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
You're right.
Yeah. So
Baseball,
yeah, it
football,
doesn't happen. So that's
hockey,
why tennis
can't do it.
is special that way, where it still does happen.
Even golf, you have your
Yeah,
course.
you're behind the rope, right?
Exactly, you're on your course, and
Yeah.
you don't have access unless you're in between holes, and then suddenly you can sign something, and that's kind of.
But
But
it
still,
is
you have your space,
funny.
which is kind of good.
Like,
But
unless you're, I mean, even Nadal and Federer and
oh,
Djokovic, when
Nadal
they play
did
the
that.
tournaments,
Yeah, 4 years ago I was there, and Nadal.
yeah,
I mean, he walked like he just nudged like this.
yeah,
He was
because
moving
they
after a
still
minute.
go to him,
After a
right?
minute, he would move
Yeah.
a little bit, but he still signed everybody and every time. He's super, super nice. And Gael
Yeah,
Monfils did the same.
Wells
Monfils, it took a long time for
to
Monfils.
get around.
I saw
Well, it's
him like for
his
10
Dubai
minutes.
tour,
I know.
right?
And talking about Monfils, when I saw him play, it was so funny because he's so loose. He's practicing. He's having fun, and I think he was playing with Kovacevic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he had fun. He was playing, and then suddenly he tried to serve like he was practicing a serve, warming up, and then suddenly he just Superman punch in the MMA like Georges Saint-Pierre, and
Yeah.
he Superman a serve, and he hit a forehand. So I was like, it's like, what are you doing? So he
Oh,
put
that's
it
funny.
and he hit it into the net. So when he walked over to get the ball, I was right there.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, did you ever, in French, I was like, did you ever try that in a tournament? He's like,
What'd he
no.
say?
He's
No?
like, no, I've never tried that one. I'm like, maybe you can start on this tournament. And he just smiled and everything. He was like
That's
that.
funny.
It was so pretty. I had to say something, because
Yeah.
all the crowd was like really shy about it and not saying anything. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna say something
I'm
here
gonna say
because
it.
that Superman sort of like top spin forehand on one leg like in
Yeah, if
volleyball.
he makes it, that would be awesome, right?
I mean,
All
come
right,
on,
what
I
other
like-
practices did you watch?
Saw Zverev, Medvedev, Felix. The one that stuck to me was Koboli against Altamira. I mean, these guys were just going at it, and Koboli is so good. Come on, he's the one who impressed me the most yesterday.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean, even on hard court, the guy is like sliding for like 12 feet long, hitting hard. Hey, try to think about this.
So let's talk
you're
about
s-
that. Yeah, go ahead. You go first about the sliding.
you're sliding for 10 or 12 feet, and
On hard court.
on hard courts. So, and you're still balanced and you still manage to hit a hard shot.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I mean, how big of an athlete can you be? Because when I'm sliding, normally I slice my shot on
Yeah.
clay. On clay, I'm sliding, and I cannot torque my upper
You
body and just
shot it.
boom. So I'm just then I slide. So I'm gonna
All
try
right,
that
tell
tomorrow.
me about the speed of his ball, because like when we watch Caboli on TV, I haven't seen him live yet. He's one of
Yeah.
the ones that I haven't seen. What did you see about his hit that it's not translating to television
Okay, so
and it's doing it like live for you? Like, what's the difference that you see?
yeah, his serve is okay. He serves like Altemeyer and all these guys, and
Yeah.
kick serve and flat a little bit, and no big deal there. But his movement and the way he's able to create speed on the forehand to me is amazing, because he's like Hodar. He goes fully on the side with his
Yeah.
shoulders. He's like
Yeah.
90 degrees. He's like torqued like that.
Turns really well.
Oh, he turns like that, and so it doesn't matter if his feet are open, semi-open, closed. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. His upper body just torques 90 degrees, and he just unravels that speed so much. To me, that was like so impressive, and he does it
Yeah.
on any ball.
On
If
any
you
ball, yeah.
if you hit topspin, flat, slice, high,
Same
low,
turn.
same turn and same speed of forehand is like,
I
oh
think
my.
that's what's
impressive.
so interesting is that when you watch the pros live, like
Yeah,
we are on point with our turns every time. And I think in juniors, they like will watch and then they'll see the pro open their shoulder and then they think they need to be open. When it really is, if you really watch precisely of what the pros do, the split turn is automatic and it's like a big turn. It's not a half turn.
you're
It's
right.
a full rotation, and that's why the hit of pros is so different than of a college player maybe that hasn't made the pros yet, or a junior player.
Yeah.
Because that turn and that torque, obviously they're adults too, but 16, 17-year-olds that have that turn,
You're right.
the core with the shoulders makes such a huge difference.
You're right.
And a lot of kids arm the ball because they think that's how you get the power, and it's really not.
You're totally right.
Extend with your arm, but your power is coming from the shoulder, the torque, and the hips.
You're
and
totally
the
right.
legs.
And I'll go even further, because I was able to watch Caboli against Altemeyer, and the
Yeah.
next court, Liam Draxel walks in with another Canadian guy. So Liam Draxel, super good player. I think he won the NCAAs or something like that. He was ranked number
Yeah.
one in NCAA for Kentucky a couple years back. So great player, of course. He's ranked 100 something. So really good. But I can tell the difference in the technique, because
Really?
it was huge a difference. I
Did
was
you
like,
hear the difference of the hit too? Like hear it?
so much.
Yeah.
The ball was hit like that with Caboli. So, and then Draxel was going really high preparation with the racket. So, and then you would hit. But how can you generate a full hit if you're so far? You can probably not like accelerate that much, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. He would put a lot of topspin on the ball,
Yeah.
but not that crisp boom. So
That
Caboli
pound
was
sound,
going
yeah.
much less high. It was going near his head, and
Yeah.
but his shoulder turn was so precise and so much on the side that he was able to just unravel that and just create
Yeah.
so much power. So that was so cool that I filmed it like side by
See
side.
the difference, Ougi.
Oh, I can see, and we can hear it different as well, because Caboli's ball was just going, and then Draxel was like, can you hear the difference? Like,
Yeah, totally.
The-
Look, you can hear the difference when you walk into a tournament, just from it's a pro tournament as a like college or a junior
Yeah,
tournament.
for
But
sure.
Then each court depends on the player. You can hear the difference of each court. And
Yeah. You're right. It's totally right. To me, that was amazing to watch and to notice. And the other shot of the day yesterday, which I noticed was amazing, was Giovanni Ampeci Pericard serve. That was
oh yeah,
unbelievable.
did you get to see him serve?
And that's what's great about Montreal, because once you get there to the practice courts, it's like in between courts, like maybe 15 feet.
Yeah.
So you're like so close, because some people are watching that court,
You're
some
right
people are watching right there. I mean, there's always space to really be on the first. Like I was close to the la corde, so the like the rope there. So I'm there, first row, and Annick's there, and everybody's there. And I mean, I'm hearing this sound suddenly like, I'm like, what?
Who's
What's
that?
that?
And you're like,
It
oh,
sounded like John Isner served back then. It's like a shotgun up there when you're
yeah.
boom, like yeah. So so I'm oh, this is Giovanni, and the serve is just so big, and his timing of the toss is great because not a big toss up in the air. Just most of these guys today, they don't serve with a huge toss up in the air, losing their racket speed. They
Yeah.
time like Casper Ruud a little bit. They time their serve. So his toss was up, and as soon as it was coming down a little bit, boom, the racket was hitting that ball. Um, so hard that I mean he was playing with Marin Cilic and Cilic first game I watched Cilic is serving like for hours. It's like deuce, deuce,
Long
deuce,
serve game.
and he finally holds and like old tennis, you know, return, grind, rally, cross court angle, down the line. Oh my god! I'm like these guys, and they were going at it like Pegula was sliding all over the place. He never wanted to lose a
Full
point.
out practice.
Full out practice, like they're keeping scores.
They
I'm
weren't
like,
holding back.
and suddenly Pechi Pericard is serving. 4 bombs, we're done. So I'm like, oh my God. So that
No
was the
way.
contrast of decades right there. I'm like,
That's so funny.
90s, 2000, 2020s. Unbelievable the power
Well,
that
he's
that
also
guy
got
gets.
some more inches on Cilic, even though Cilic is tall.
I mean, Cilic is like 6'4", and
Yeah.
Pericard is like
Like
6'7" or something.
6'7".
I mean, it's like super bigger.
It makes a difference, right?
And I'm like 6'3" already. I'm like, I'm above everybody else watching these guys. And even them, they look like giants. And Pericard was playing with the new Pure Drive, like special edition, like black with some violet tints in it. It was super cool. I mean,
Ooh,
I bought
okay.
Katrina the bag because it was only exclusive to the
Sorry,
tournament.
you're gonna have to get the racket, Ougi.
No, I'm not getting the racket, but it was, for Katrina's like she likes the purple black
got her the
vibe.
bag.
I got her the bag because she's gonna try to play for the Laval University this fall. So I'm
Nice.
like, let's go,
I
Cat.
love it.
I'm with you on that.
All
And they
right,
were keeping
so-
scores because suddenly I'm turning around. It's like 5-all. It's like 5-5.
It's 5-all. Yeah, they were playing.
Cilic is going,
Yeah.
yes, it's 5-all. I'm like, ugh. These guys are counting points.
Yes, Saturday they were playing games inside. I mean, that's Brit. You warm up, you play games, and then you're done, right? And then you go play the tournament.
Yeah,
Okay, so what's going on? Like, because Toronto's going on right now and Montreal. So over there where you are, is it just tennis all day? Like, is it exciting? Is the TV covering it? Like, is it like when we're during the U.S. Open, everybody watches it? Does
Yeah.
everybody in Canada watch the Canadian Opens?
I don't think everybody, of course, watches
Not
it
everybody.
as much as people watch the World Cup or a hockey big tournament. That's
So it's
I mean,
not
if-
as big yet.
okay. If you have a world championship for hockey,
Yeah.
like McDavid and
Well,
McKinnon,
I mean, it's Canada. Ougi, of
people are
course.
watching that for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
plus it's like exclusive, right? It's like from 3 hours at night, certain days.
Mm-hmm.
So people will watch that for sure. And the tennis, it's during the day. People are working and even at night. But at night, I think a lot of people are starting to watch tennis. That's for
Watch
sure.
at night. Okay,
They
it's
love
not
it.
bigger.
The sport is great to watch. People are kind of like, okay, we've got Diallo, we've got Felix, we've got Mboko, we've got Layla, we've got so Andreescu's back, but even though she lost,
I know. Sorry, and sadly, Mboko's still injured and not
I
going to
know.
play the U.S. Open either.
I know she needs to recover for sure, and she's not in a hurry. She said it, and I'm like really happy
That's
about.
important.
She's really young, so she needs to
Yeah.
really take her time. It's too bad what happened, but it happens. And so to get back to the question, yes, people are, but not like non-tennis fans, that much. It's not like people probably don't watch hockey normally. They would watch the World Championship to see if Canada
They would
wins.
watch it, yeah.
But tennis,
Okay.
it's a little different,
Not
but
there yet.
we're getting there. But we've got
All
some good coverage from Sportsnet. Sportsnet has the contract, not TSN. So we've got some good matches on the English channels,
Yeah.
the French channel. So we're good.
That's good.
Yeah. So
That's
they're
good to know. Okay, so
Yeah.
I looked it up. All right, maybe you know more than me, but Felix is not going to hire a coach till after the U.S. Open. Did
You're
you
totally
find
right.
that out? Am I
You're-
right?
You're totally right. I texted his dad. I texted
Okay,
him.
and I
was
saw
like,
his
"What's going
dad
on?"
with him on the court. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming they're going to
Yeah.
keep it simple.
Yeah, they're gonna keep it simple. Sam's gonna be there for the reminder after the U.S. Open this fall. They will pick somebody, and they're
That's
still.
better. It's better not to rush.
Of course, and right now a lot of people are already settled in. So you've got people working already. By the way, Frédéric Fontaine, the guy who was coaching Felix before, already is doing some coaching with Iri Leheshka. So
Oh,
that didn't take that long, right?
he got a job fast.
That got fast. You mean? I mean, it's like
That's
crazy. I was
really
like,
fast. I'm
is
telling Ougi, if you're out on the tour, it's like the coaches switch and then they all of a sudden have a job like 24 hours later.
really? I mean, that's definitely what happened because uh, they parted ways, and suddenly,
He's
not too
with
long ago,
Peshka.
he's already. Yeah, because it was they actually were swapping courts. So Felix practiced with Medvedev, and Leheshka walked in with Frédéric Fontaine afterwards. Like odd moment,
Did
but
they
no.
say hi?
Yeah, they said hello and they to each
Okay.
other. So Felix is really nice. So he's nothing, no bad relationships will probably come out of ever, him, and he's really
That's good.
really respectful of everybody, which is nice, because he's really helped him, of course, get to where he is. So
Yeah.
that's good.
That's cool. Okay, that's good.
But that's a
All
good.
right.
Yeah, you already knew. That's good. So he's
I
gonna.
knew. I did my deep dive, Ougi. Okay, so Toronto's the women, Montreal's the men. Sadly, Bianca lost today, and Venus lost to Rakhimova two
Yeah, that's true.
sets. I was surprised. I thought that would be a little bit more
Competitive.
contested.
Yeah, right.
Competitive.
Totally agree.
But her and Serena are going to play doubles in Cincinnati. So
Nice.
they've accepted the wild card in doubles. Venus is getting a singles wild card.
Good.
There is still one wild card to be handed out for the women.
Okay.
So possibly Serena could play if she feels her knee is healthy and ready to go. And so that'll be for Cincinnati. But Toronto and Montreal, we got to keep our eyes out on it because it just started. And
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna go. Yeah, lots of fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
Berrettini's out already.
he's out.
Watch him practice. I mean, his backhand is just not doing anything. He's just pushing the ball. He's not like accelerating with the wrist or.
Well, now he's got 2 full weeks to get ready for Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Right?
But is he gonna improve his backhand in 2 weeks?
I mean, maybe.
No, I doubt it.
Ougi.
I doubt it. Come on. You would have to listen to our podcast and somebody would like, okay,
Right?
listen, Matteo, your left wrist has to be like flipping the racket and accelerating to the ball. Come on.
Yeah.
Stop pushing it. You know what? That means to me that this guy definitely 100% is a one-hander.
Oh,
To
he
me-
totally could be a one-hander, but he's not known for his two-hand backhand, is he? He's known for his serve and forehand.
He's got a huge forehand, like the biggest
Yeah.
forehand, like Francisco Cerundolo. But, so to me, he always runs around. He has a great slice.
Yeah.
So those are all clues. Hello, his coaches should
He should
probably
have switched at 11.
He should have just went like, not too late, man. Not too late. Come on, just
Not too late.
go back in like this, slice again, and go
Yeah.
around. Yeah, no.
Oh, well. All right. So
Feeling-
we got to keep our eye on Montreal and Toronto. Hey, the Memphis, a 16-year-old won.
I know.
Russian 16-year-old qualifier. So
What's her name? Tell us
she's
her
the
name.
youngest. Her name is.
We'll have to remember that name.
Yes, her name is. I wrote it down. Luitova.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So she
Wow.
She was 229 coming in. Kristina Lutova.
Okay.
And she's 16 years old, and she set multiple records because she's 16 and 175 days old. And
Wow.
she won.
16.
So that was her debut. And Alexandrova got heat stroke. She beat her in the first round.
Okay.
She beat Maya Joint, Katie McNally, Kalieva, and Vita Manova. I don't know Vita Manova. But, she beat some solid players along the way.
She won every match, so
It was
it's like
a
super good.
WTA 250.
Wow.
So she's now the first player who's age 16 or younger since Coco Gauff in 2019 to win a WTA title.
Wow. So
Yeah.
so she earned the same amount of points today as Alexandra Eala.
Yes, she did, except a little more because she qualified.
Wow. So she's
Yeah.
making more points by beating
Oh wait,
Four-
no, because Washington is a 500. So no, Eala made more. So Eala is going to be about 20 now.
Okay, that's good because
inside the top 20.
that's it. That makes sense because I was like,
Let me
okay,
check
Washington,
my notes.
Washington needs to be a little bit
Yeah,
more
no,
points.
Washington was a WTA 500 and
Okay.
Memphis was a WTA 250, and it was the inaugural tournament. It was a new tournament in the summer that they brought back.
That's right. So Eala won a 250 and now she has a 500.
Yes, Eala won a 125 in Birmingham.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, she won a 125 in Birmingham grass.
Okay, and now
got
she's
to
stepped it up.
The semis in Berlin and the fourth round of Wimbledon, and now she's won a 500.
So she's stepping up.
She's stepping up, and I feel like, she's the first. I mean, she's the first Filipino to win either one.
Wow.
And side note, I also like that she said, "This is our victory."
She said, "Our."
She always says this. This is our victory. I think that's super cool, Ougi.
She speaks for a lot of people, which is great.
Yeah, she does. I think it's wonderful.
You know, she's.
So back to some newsy notes.
Let's go.
We have more U.S. Open mixed doubles teams.
Oh, you redo?
Yeah, we do. They announced them. Are you ready to hear it? U.S. Open just announced it. Okay.
I'm all ears. I'm all Mickey Mouse ears.
The mixed doubles championship presented
I'm adjusting.
by
I'm adjusting them.
Proteins. You're adjusting them. Okay, you're ready.
Let's
all
go.
right. So I thought it was funny. Like Maria Sakkari was like, "Oh, we didn't make the cut in the first round of the mixed doubles." I noticed that on Instagram. She commented. Well, she's made the cut, Ougi. She's playing with. Who's she playing with? Hatchinoff.
Tsitsipas? No? Okay. Hatchinoff.
No. Let's see. Where is she? Yes, she's playing with Karen Hatchinoff.
Okay, not bad.
Okay. Gabriela Dabrowski is playing with Helio Vara. Bolter and Demonor made the cut, the married couple.
Oh, lovely.
The other married couple, Svitolina and Monfils.
Okay. Oof.
Ostapenko and Arevalo.
Okay. He's going to be in.
Mohova Menchik. That's a good pairing.
That's really solid.
Venus Williams and Bublik.
Oh, I love that.
That's going to be hilarious.
That's going to be fireworks all over the place.
Underhand serves. Navarro and Tommy Paul.
Okay. Also nice.
Yes. Tatiana Maria and Valentin Vachereau.
Okay.
Kalinskaya and Musetti. Oh, interesting.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Reese Brantmeyer and Michael Zheng. Okay. The college crew.
Mm-hmm.
Demi Schurz and Julian Cash, doubles.
Okay.
And Katie McNally and Robert Cash.
Okay. Robert Cash, is that like Pat Cash's son or no?
No.
Okay.
There's two Cashes in there, and I think they're doubles players.
Okay.
I don't think they're related to. I mean, they could be. Might have to look that up after, Ougi, or
That's cool.
now. Robert Cash doubles. Let's see.
All good. Who are the first couple teams you mentioned?
No, he's American. He's 25 years old.
Okay, that's it.
No relation to Pat Cash. Yeah. He's NCAA doubles player. And now he's ATP doubles. He's 32 in the world right now.
Nice.
Okay, so that's going to be, that's a pretty big mixed doubles tournament.
Nice.
Yeah, and it says they just announced it, the new team. So I wonder if this is it, or there's going to be a whole nother wave of more entries.
I know. How many teams total do they revealed already? They have 32 or they have less?
They have.
I feel like they have like 24 or something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 29.
Okay, so there's 3 places left.
3 places left. Holding it for Serena, possibly.
Oh, yeah, some big reveal.
And Alcaraz, we don't even know. And we don't even know Sinner. They're holding it for somebody. Serena could be one of them. We know that. Okay, so fun. Yeah, I think that's going to be a big fan week. It's going to be even bigger. That'll be exciting. Okay, so what other newsy note did I have? Spider-Man going to movies. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Beat the Avengers box opener.
No way.
Yes. So you want to know what the Avengers were?
A couple of billions.
No, 357 million for the
Okay.
weekend. For the weekend, like
Mhm.
it's opening weekend. I'm sure it made way more, right? Okay.
Ah.
Spider-Man Brand New Day made 360 million.
Wow.
They beat them by 3.
That's amazing.
And it made 932 million globally. That's a lot.
Wow. And
Yeah.
Tristan wants to go see it this week.
Yeah, I want to go see it. I mean, we got to. I have no review on it. I have a review on the Odyssey, which was wonderful.
Okay.
But I have no review on Spider-Man.
Okay, so
Odyssey, 5-star. Gotta go see.
Really?
It's gonna be out. It's gonna be nominated more than Oppenheimer was.
Okay.
I think.
Probably. You're totally right.
Yeah,
So we'll talk about Spider-Man next Sunday.
Yes.
One of us is
on
going
my
to go.
list.
One is going to go.
One of us has to go and then talk about it. And another married couple, Zendaya and Tom Holland, are starring in the Odyssey and Spider-Man. They've had a huge summer.
Oh, that's right. They did both. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay, another newsy note. Naomi Osaka had a lot of Black lady fans at DC.
Yeah, saw that.
Lots of ladies love tennis, and she did a cookout for them. So she asked the tournament if we could have a cookout. If she could have a cookout for him, and she had a cookout and co-mingled and met her lady fans.
That's so cool. That is that's such a great idea.
Right? I thought
make
that
it
was
more
cool.
accessible. Let's have a little cookout and invite people over.
Yeah,
why not?
That was
have
awesome.
some food, talk, have some drinks.
Yeah, have a little cookout, right?
That's what life's all about. That's it. Let's go.
Yep. Funny quote of Jess Pegula. We're talking about the balls, the tennis balls. Now it's U.S. Open balls, so nobody's going to have any ball issues. Hopefully.
No doubt. Yeah.
We haven't heard anything from Medvedev.
I saw them yesterday. I saw them real close, and
they looked good, right? Ougi?
Yeah, they look good. No fluff, just regular tennis balls. They look like
round.
$1,000,000. The sound was great. Just
So she was funny. She goes, we've talked a lot about these freaking balls till the cows come home. Oh my gosh, it's just hard because you learn a lot about it. So you learn a lot about all the different balls, right? Can we just have one ball for everybody?
No doubt.
Yeah. So
that's so cool. She said that.
That was funny. And any new football training camps are going on.
Oh yeah. August, obviously.
Yeah. The Hall of Fame game is August 6th in Canton, Ohio. Arizona Cardinals and Carolina Panthers.
Already?
Can you believe it?
August what?
6th.
What?
Guess what today is? August 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't believe.
It's going to be Thursday. Is it like the season or preseason?
No, preseason. Yeah.
Okay, so Thursday
the
night.
Hall of Fame
Thursday
game,
night.
preseason.
Thursday night, preseason.
Thursday night football.
Yeah,
all right, Ougi, you ready for the quote?
Let's hear it.
Okay. There are 115 million Filipinos. I'm the first to do this. I have to keep my head down, keep working.
Wow. Well, that's easy, but
we know what it's.
Our soon-to-be friend on the show, Alexandra Eala.
Yes, Alexandra Eala.
We need to have her on. Let's get our contacts going.
She knows she has lightning in a bottle. She's going to keep it going, and we all love watching her. She has grace and decorum every time, and she competes. And I think that the most fun part about watching her play is her competitive spirit.
Yeah.
I agree. She always resets and she stays positive and she just keeps working.
I agree.
I really like that about
her. agree. Have you ever seen her lose it on the court?
No.
I've never seen that. I've never seen her not even close. Whenever she loses a set or a game or even a match, always nice attitude. I've never seen her angry or anything.
Yeah, she handles triumph and disaster both the same. She figures it out. There's the Wimbledon quote. She figures it out. She adjusts. You get a little upset, then you move on, you reset. She's
of course
good to go.
That's it. Love
Congratulations, Alexandra Eala. Mm-hmm. And Ougi and I are very happy. Now 2 tournaments in that you've won this year. Very exciting. Yep. And, okay, before we go, give me top 3 you're keeping your eye on for Montreal and Toronto.
Man, I have to go with top seeds, of course, on both sides. So you got Sabalenka, Rybakina, that's and maybe Coco Gauff as well. I have to keep my eyes on her because she's about to
They're
do
all
something good.
starting. They're all starting in Canada. So
Yeah, exactly, in Toronto. So those are my top three for women, and that for men, I've got. How can they not go for Zverev, Felix, and Koboli? To me, that's the top three right there.
okay,
I've
that's a good top three.
I've
Ougi.
seen them, and those three guys they play well right now. They're
I mean,
confident.
you're liking Kaboli.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, seriously, I've seen him beat Felix in Paris, Roland Garros, and now with the practice I saw yesterday up close,
Yeah.
even more impressed. Not because of a big game, but just his footwork. One time he reached out for he was getting pulled out of the court in his backhand, so he hit a backhand shot, and he recovered, and in 3 steps he was able to hit a volley.
I love it. All right,
That's
so
so
everybody
athletic.
watch
Amazing.
Kaboli for the Canadian Open this time, and then we're gonna keep our eye out on all the women. But Ougi's
Who you got?
favorites. I mean, who do I have? Obviously, Sabalenka. Let's see how she healed from her vacation time, right?
Yeah.
I would like to see how Anna Samova does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
let's
true.
see if she can make some noise for the hard courts to go defend her U.S. Open run.
And she was hot last year, like so much on hard courts.
Let's see if she can pull it together.
Yeah.
And let's keep an eye on Alexandra Eala because she's coming off a tournament win.
You're right.
Can she recover enough to keep it going? This is going to be interesting now because she's won D.C. She's playing Canada. She's probably playing Cincinnati. Is she going to play all three? We don't know.
Mm-hmm. Probably, but let's see how she handles that.
Let's see how
because
she handles
out of
it.
tennis.
And I want to see Eva Jovic.
Oh, that's true. You like
so
her.
I like her. So let's go see how she does. And then the men's, I'm interested to see Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Kaboli as well, but Alexander Zverev, let's see, keeps it rolling. He could very well. What's he seated in?
First.
Canada? He's one. He could very well
he's one.
win Canada.
He's one up there, and Felix is two at the bottom.
So let's see how he just rolls on through the tournament, Ougi.
You're right. So many good players here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all that, of course, Alcaraz is not there, Sinner's not there, but then Djokovic, but other in these three, the rest is there and like really hungry, and they can feel it because those three are not there. The top three is not there. Like I'm saying top three, but I'm saying like the biggest stars of the biggest stars of the ATP Tour are not there. So somebody's chance is there, and Zverev is on top, but still, you never know. Anybody can beat anybody right now.
And I'd like to Ben Shelton to like pull it together. Let's pull it together, Ben, and get some smarter wins and matches going. Right?
Yeah. What about that 151 miles per hour serve there? Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not going to win you the match.
I know, but the guy was like on the forehand, but into the net. But still, it's like boom! It's a big bomb right there.
So I'd like Ben to get it going and get ready for the U.S. Open. So
yeah, so
he's
far
on my list.
Yeah, but so far not impressed. I mean, his forehand and backhand to me, it does not look that sharp. So I'm not sure.
He's got to get some momentum.
He's not going to be on my list for sure for this summer. But
it's always on my list.
I know.
It's all right. Oh, and Francis, we got to have Francis Tiafoe there too.
Yeah, it could be some,
making some moves.
Yeah,
he had he had a good grass season, one tournament. So let's see how he does.
You're right.
All right, Ougi. Well, this has been a lot of fun. This is Serving Aces. If you like us, follow us on @Believe. Leave us a 5-star review or a like or any comments you like. I'm at Alexandra Stevenson, or Ougi is at Hugues Laverdiere on Instagram. And we will see you next time.
See you guys.